Good morning. Happy early Saturday morning. Oh, my ink is upside down. Anyway, hope everybody is doing well. I am trying a slightly different face camera filter. I actually kind of like it. This sweater was causing all sorts of issues with the other one, and this I think is far less distracting. Anyway, this is the card we made yesterday. It has a kitty dreaming of candy canes, and that one was a lot of fun to put together. And it is the first day of my art fair with my mom. So I think we're going to go for day 7's chocolate to see if we have some sustenance before we get started. They do actually give us complimentary food, which is amazing. It shouldn't be this hard to find a 7. Oh, it's right here. It's the one that's came a little opened. It looks like another one of the hazelnut ones. Whoop. They did a really nice job, like, actually I am off camera today. Fix that in a minute, but it's got their, whatever their printing process is really cool. There we go. Now we're more correctly situated. That was one of the ones, like, the first day the second day where it's basically just chocolate and more chocolate. So anyway, I'm on early because we did all of our staging for the art fair last night, and then this morning, basically, we're just going to show up and start selling things and see how that goes. And we brought one less table than last year because my mom hasn't been doing as much pottery. So let's grab this one. Between my dad's recouping and some other things. Oh, that reminds me, I need to bring that block. Let's see what this is, and then we'll see what supplies we need. Get a use a tag. I think we can use a tag. We have many, many tags. We could make a tag too. But let me think about that. Let's use some more of this pink and main paper and make a tag out of that. It didn't say. That's interesting. We have lots of tags. So what would be a good tag color? Ooh, maybe do this blue one. Let's grab. Oh, or maybe this topography page would be really cool as a tag. So let's just make a tag today. That would be quite a sort of a straightforward kind of thing to do. And maybe I'll have some extra. Hopefully, I didn't pack these scissors. That's good. I have some extra. Looks like I ran over part of it with my chair, but let's cut the parts off that are still good, as one does. They're a little crease there, but it'll be fine. So let's get a couple tags punched out of this. I will be back. I will find hopefully a fun little tag. Pam, how are you up so early? This is like 5 a.m. Good morning to you. We had not super interesting chocolate today, I have to report. It was the chocolate with chocolate. Very milk chocolatey. I guess so. I haven't seen anyone this morning, but I don't know. This is also a weird time to go live, and it's also Saturday. Like, normal people are sleeping. So I grabbed this kind of more interesting tag that I've had for a while. So I think I'll do something with this, and then I'm going to just cut the same thing out of brown, and I don't know, maybe we'll do something crazy and do a mini slimline with it on it. That would be kind of neat. Because it says cheers and joy and some other stuff. I think like using this almost as like a sentiment would be kind of fun. And trying to get ready for my show, I found a big old a whole bunch of ephemera. So we might do that today. But my thought was like this is like a kind of an offset tag would be kind of neat. Let's see how this looks. So this would be an A2. Actually, this would be a really good size for an A2. Maybe we'll do an A2, but I kind of want some kind of background. We have some of this left over. I'm not loving it. Red, maybe? I like the idea of it. That seems a little too vibrant. But yeah, I don't know. I said this early just because I was like, I know after a day of like doing a craft fair, there's like no way I'd be want to do a live, or at least you wouldn't want to like listen to me do a live. I want something, and this might not come in this stamp pad, but I want something like I want a little texture. Maybe I'll change my mind and emboss something. I do have that spruce branches embossing folder I've had for a while. How would this look with like a more muted green? Because we could emboss little tree branches. Actually, we can look at some of the remnants that we have behind me. This actually I don't hate. Oh, I like this. Let's do this paper. This is from like a Michaels. It was on sale for like $2.99 when I bought it. You know, I am liking this face that like I still pop in and out, but since it's like blurry as opposed to like just disappearing, I find it seems less annoying. But it does not like my multicolored sweater or my pattern sweater very much. That's for sure. But I had dinner with my folks last night after we did setup, and then I had to catch ECR live on replay. And this is actually a riff on Kendra Morgan's sketch, and I forget which KCC it's from. It's from an older one, but it is one of my favorites because basically you just cut a panel, right? You have sort of your panel. I believe the original also had another inset panel, but then you basically just do this thing where you have like a tag on top of another tag. So depending on if you are using your tag as your sentiment and want like if you want it to be straight like that, right? Then you sort of skew the other tag. But you can do it the other way, right? Like you could do it like that. Or you can do it crooked and then stamp straight once you know how that looks. Oh, the cups of cocoa? Let's see. Which one was that? I know I had cups of cocoa right here. That was a different. I think I have cups of cocoa. I don't think it's like well, the stamp stuck to it, but Like these cups of cocoa. How, I feel like we would want to do something different there because that's a lot of that. But the cups of cocoa would be kind of a neat tag. We could cut a cups of cocoa tag for sure. That's a good idea. Let's cut a tag out of this because I think this would be cute. Because it says something. Peppermint. It says peppermint eggnog. Sorry, it says peppermint mocha. Wow, I can't read today. Oh. Hmm. Maybe there is one in here and I didn't. Oh, I see what you mean. There's these. Oh, that'd be kind of cute. It'd be green. We know we have friends who would enjoy green Christmas cards, so I like that. That's cool. See if there are other ones. I do like that blue with the holly too. This one's a fun color as well. Well, we can save that. Let's play with the mugs. That would be. I could see that. Do we like it as a? Let's cut a tag out of this and see how we like it. I'll cut it from the top, so if we want to use this as a panel, we still can. I do kind of like that though. Do I like it with the red? The red and green is going to be. Oh, I like that. That's very Christmassy. Good call. I like the little cups. That I do like a lot. I mean, there's blue in it, but I like the green. I'm debating if I want to change this out though, because I really like these together, but I feel like maybe I want to pull out like the blue, something more like a light blue, because I have that snow pad somewhere. Somewhere. Or I grabbed this recently too. And this is because I watched a stupid hop and then bought it. But this was a weird thing. I got this, but let me grab it. I got like this wild free gift with it. So like they sent this in a box, and I was like, "Why are you sending me pattern paper in a box? You could put it in an envelope." But for whatever reason, this calls for confetti. This was just a free gift, and it makes one of these. Uh, I don't know. Jennifer McGuire has a video on it. It's a pop up. It's an A2, but the focal there's like a pop up under the front image that's actually attached to the like the base of the card. So it's sort of like a window card essentially. So though this piece cuts out, but so you get sort of an inset that like pops up, and then you have this other part. I should make one. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow, or maybe I'll do that on my birthday stream tomorrow, or my whatever it is, the 8th of December. That's not either me or ECR's birthday, but is a birthday. But I was surprised they sent me a die as like a freebie with like a $6 pattern paper thing. But I remember this had pink, and this has pink, but there might be something more subtler in here, like something like this. Like, think how much the green would pop on something like that. I like that. And I hate pink, so I mean, I don't hate pink, but there are better colors. But something like that would be really cool. And then we could use like a pink gem or something here. Oh, I like that. Okay, that's a good option. And all theirs is single-sided, so I don't feel like I'm losing things I want, which is nice. This one's really cute, although probably a lot of look for the card we're working on. This one is kind of fun too. Although I like the first one the best, I think. Yeah. There's really nice. There's this cool one too with the wherever it is. It's got like poinsettias and stitching. I like the pink. I like the subtler pink, I think. And not just because I like typography, but and the pad fell apart. But I have no idea why they were giving away like whole die sets as free gifts with their pattern paper. It was quite wild. I've never seen anything quite like that. Unless it was like a Cyber Week deal or something where it was like everybody got it regardless of what you ordered, and I just happened to order like it's probably not. I guess their paper is probably not the least expensive thing in their store because they sell confetti. That's the name. Let's see if we could probably get more. This I like because you really see the green, and there we go. Oh yeah, I like that. And then let's see if we can find a blingy something. I almost like a more vibrant pink, but I know I have. I'm pretty sure I have pink somewhere. They have a bunch of not too shabby ones. Although this blue is sort of a green blue that wouldn't be too bad. I don't hate that. It's kind of disturbing the number of like enamel dots I actually have, but you know. What do we have? We have swirls. We have some discs that we have these clear cat scrappiness ones. These might be my favorite enamel dots. Or sorry, I think they're enamel dots because not just because they're clear, but they're super low profile, so they're really easy to mail, and they don't poke holes in things. I'm gonna be sad if I can't find these. Oh, here we go. We could do. Ooh, this would look cool with like a hot pink gem. I kind of like that. I feel like I must have like a different pink too. Or I might need one for Valentine's Day. I mean, need is a fairly. Then we also have white as an option if we just want more of a glitter crystal. But I actually like that hot pink. I have mini gold. Oh, these are kind of neat too. These are like a pearly pink. I like those better though, I think. Anyway. as we dig through all of our bling. But I think this should be pretty easy to get together. I actually pre-cut a whole bunch of honeycomb ornaments so I can glue those together during the craft fair if I get bored. Because it's kind of weird. Like whenever there are, for some reason, my ATG gun is working really well on that. Oh, and this is cute. It says "Dear Santa." You probably can't see that because my camera is doing weird stuff, but it does actually say "Dear Santa" because I think the whole premise of that pad is like letters from Santa or letters to Santa. I don't know. Does Santa send people letters? I don't think so. I think he just sends people like if they're not naughty or not, kind of. I don't know. Maybe he sends you a letter if you're naughty. Like, too bad you're not getting anything. Yeah, me too. And I think going with a background that really will make the green sort of the focus will be good. Wow, here I am. I am back. I dropped a tag, but I definitely want this tag to be a little more crooked. So, and then we may slide this whole thing up. But I want to see. I want definitely want people to be able to see more of this. I think. Plus, this looks kind of neat with the point on this tag. So anyway. The only sad part about this paper is you lose this cool snowflake pattern, but I think I used that in a card either this year or last year already. But I officially killed my line coat glue that I got, I think, last time this year. So I go through about 8 ounces of wet glue in a year, which I would have guessed I went through more than that because I very much like it. And since this has typography on it, it's actually pretty easy to line stuff up. Um, let's see. Oh yeah, I like that. I think that'll be fun. Because I like to kind of cover over the hole if I'm not going to do anything. I think too. I mean, with this card design, I think I've seen people too. If you want to, you can do. You can put twine in, like you can just glue these two together, or and then put some twine or some baker string or jute or whatever through. But I think this is a cute. This is definitely a really good card. I like it. It's very like seasonal, but it's not necessarily Christmas because there's stuff like Cheer and Winter Wonderland, and I mean there is Christmas, but it's sort of like an all-inclusive kind of card, which is nice because I definitely have some friends who like don't particularly celebrate Christmas, but do like being with friends and family and doing that whole thing. So I am going to see if I can't round up any last things I forgot to bring to my craft fair. And hopefully it will be a good day. I think my mother's going over in like an hour to restage all of her pottery because, as every year, as sort of is true every year, like my dad wants to just like load everything and go because it's sort of like, well, you're going to be here all day. So there's no reason you can't, go and reorder all your pottery. She did an interesting thing this year. She has a lot of blue pottery. So all the blue pottery is together. And I can't decide. We're trying to decide if we like it or not because it's sort of you know, like it looks very consistent, but then you have a table of multicolor stuff. So it's sort of, I don't know. My mom isn't big on merchandising her stuff. So, it's a thing. But I don't know. I'm feeling festive, and they always have cookies. Someone sells cookies for as a fundraiser for they're like $1, so that's always the highlight. But I don't know. It's sort of selling paper crafts at craft fairs is just challenging from a In this particular one, because it's a charity one, it doesn't matter if anyone makes any money, obviously, but like, like you have to do a lot of sales with paper crafts generally. I think some of the people who do like mini albums tend to do better because, like to sort of someone who's not a paper crafty person, it looks like a lot of work went into the mini albums. Anyway, but thanks for hanging out with me, Pam. And I saw some other people pop in, but I don't think I saw them in chat. But I will be back on the 8th at I think it's going to be about 8. I think it's going to be 7 o'clock my time, just to make sure I'm actually back from the craft fair and if I have dinner with the folks. But it'll be day 8 of ECR's birthday stream on my channel, and then it'll be day 9 after that. And I may not stream the 10th because I'm doing a birthday dinner thing for me. And but if I think on the 9th we can look at all the cards. The 9th might be more of a looking at card stream. We'll see. Anyway, a lot of Craft Roulette people sent me cards, which was really cool. Anyway, it was great seeing you guys. I will chat at you later and have a great weekend if I don't talk to you before Sunday night.